Okay, then we call it, just continuing here, in just a few minutes after, just finished the catechism just a minute ago, but then now Father Hugo's up saying his prayers, and so it just became available. Just remember that one of the points that you have to address is that one of the statements or one of the errors that we're dealing with is the error of against organization, against structure. Bishop Williamson teaches that we don't need to work together. We don't have to have organizations. We shouldn't have organizations. We can't have seminaries, and and that we need to have independent pockets of resistance, as they say. And we must remember that without the Catholic Church as a structure, and we can't exist without structure. So here at Lady Mount Carmel, we're a priory of the Society of St. Pius X. Myself and Father Hugo. We have the 7 seminarians. We have other seminarians coming in a short period of time for this. Will be our 5th school year, and we have about more than 50 chapels throughout the United States and Canada, and also in England and Ireland and Scotland, and in Australia and the Philippines and so on. And so altogether we have well over 50 places. But these places are connected together under the auspices of the Society of St. Pius X. And we must continue the work of Bishop Lefebvre together. So we forgot to mention in the little catechism, Father will address some of these things tonight in the catechism tonight, about Bishop Thomas Aquinas, who we were supposed to speak about Bishop Williamson, Bishop IV, Bishop Thomas Aquinas, and Bishop Zendejas. Bishop Thomas Aquinas also has refused us explicitly holy oils. He wrote to myself and to Father Hugo. In fact, he wrote to Father Hugo. What did he write to you? The letter. He wrote to you a letter telling us you can't come. What did he write to you?
Don't come to the consecrations of Bishop Thomas Aquinas.
And he also, not just that, he said, and you can't come afterwards either, remember?
No more, don't come. And we tried to meet with him, and he didn't want to meet also.
So what Bishop Thomas Aquinas' letter to me through Father Hugo said, do not come to the consecration, and you cannot come afterwards either. So, and then of course later on the refusal of the holy oils, and this is from the very beginning. The principal reason being, he said, criticizing the hierarchy, which would mean Bishop Williamson. Bishop Williamson himself says, you can ask him, I think, to this very day, is he the hierarchy of the resistance? Is he the head of the resistance? Is he the head of any religious order or any organization? And Bishop Williamson has said publicly over and over again, he's not the head and he's not the authority. However, those who don't accept him as the head or the authority receive serious punishment. So, get ostracized, cut out, refused sacraments, refused holy oils. Bishop Williamson refused confirmation to my people in the New York City area. Once Father Zendejas came, he says anyone within the radius of New York City can no longer receive confirmation. In other places I will go, but I will not go anywhere in that region to give confirmation. So so he blocked out first our local people of the Northeast, and then all of our people from receiving the sacrament of confirmation and visiting our chapels. So the we as we said before, we're not condemning the persons of Bishop Williamson or Bishop IV or Bishop Zendejas, but rather what they teach, their mode of operation. But as far as themselves, their judgment is that's up to God to judge them. But we are just starting in the next couple of weeks our school year, and so pray for the seminarians that are about to come, and working together in one organization with the faith seminarians, with the brothers in the work of the Society of St. Pius X, and continuing the statutes of the society without need of alteration, and answering to the call of the faithful wherever they call to give them the faith and the sacraments, and also trying to assist any priest in the world who wants to stand for, and who does truly stand for, the Holy Roman Catholic faith, and helping priests in the Novus Ordo, coming back from the Novus Ordo to tradition, helping priests insofar as we can within tradition that are going to continue to profess the faith without error, and working alongside them as best we can, helping them as best we can. We work with several priests and try to help and support several priests like Father Ruiz, Father Cardozo, in Europe, Father Ribas and so on, and also Father Fuchs assisting there in England and so on, and in Austria. And so we try to help them insofar as we can. And Father King also in England, and of course the others as well. You can't name them all, but others as well. And so we're working to support them and continue the work together for the salvation of souls. And whatever.
Yeah, and they're welcome to come. Kentucky always has open doors for any priests who want to fight for the faith the way that we're supposed to, the way Archbishop Lefebvre commanded us to. So, well, I was just going to conclude. Do you have any other points? It comes back to the words of St. Paul in Galatians chapter 1, verse 8. But though we are an angel from heaven, preach a gospel to you, besides that which we have preached to you, let him be anathema. So anyone who changes the faith, tampers it, teaches false doctrine, it doesn't matter who, we have to fight to defend the faith. And Archbishop Lefebvre said these words, which cap everything. Every Catholic can and must resist anyone in the Church who tampers with the faith. The defense of the faith is the first duty of every Christian, more especially of every priest and bishop. Wherever an order carries with it the danger of corrupting the faith and morals, disobedience becomes a grave duty. Disobedience becomes a grave duty. So we stay obedient to tradition and the call and the duty and the mission of Archbishop Lefebvre, and we put all the rest in Our Lady's hands, the Blessed Mother.
Okay, we'll go ahead and close with another prayer here. And Father will go ahead and continue tonight with a similar subject in his catechism a little later tonight. We'll go ahead and close with a prayer. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Ghost.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Saint Vincent Ferrer,
pray for us.
Saint Jude,
Pray for us.
Our Lady of Victory,
Pray for us.
Our Lady of Sorrows,
Pray for us.
Lady of Christians,
Pray for
Saint
us.
Ignatius,
Pray for us.
Saint Emerentia,
Pray for us.
the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, amen.